Right, I'm lucky enough to be joined by Jeremy Francis, who many consider to be a leader in people management and organisation development. Hi Jeremy, you're also lucky enough to have over 1 million views on YouTube of your content, so brilliant with that. We've had a few emails from some people that joined your last keynote speech on change management. I just wondered if you'd be good enough to answer them for us.
Sure, yes, I'd be delighted.
Excellent. Okay, the first one that we have is from Barry, and he asked about gap analysis and says, can you go into detail about using gap analysis when managing change?
Yes, of course. Well, Barry, thank you very much for your email inquiry. A gap analysis is an absolutely critical step in the change management process. A gap analysis consists of those who are planning a change thinking first of all about their current situation. What exactly is happening at the moment? How is it happening? Why is it happening? And what are the risks attached to the current situation? So really important to anchor and be absolutely clear about the current situation. The next step is to ask the question, what would I like it to be going forward? Maybe 1 year or 2 years. What would be my future preferred situation? And then describe that. Exactly what is going to be happening? Why is it different? How is it going to be happening? And what are the benefits that you will derive from doing it in this different way? You can then, having established the current and the future, you can then create this gap. You can then ask yourself, well, what are the key issues that need to be addressed to move from the current to the future? And those issues might be soft issues such as culture change or management style, or they may be the harder, more tangible issues such as upgrade of IT systems or a structure change or new products that you want to bring in, maybe to sell to your customers. The point is this, that many people, when it comes to managing change, think only about the future situation. And they don't identify that nearly detailed enough. It's not in sufficient concrete, tangible detail. Because they don't anchor the current, they then fail to address the real issues that's going to take them forward. So that's really what a gap analysis is all about. I can give you an example if that would be helpful. So one of my clients is a market leader in their particular market sector. They have been for many, many years, and their aspirations are to retain and even grow that market share. They are being attacked by the competition, who are reducing the price of the products my client sells, and they're also looking at new ways to market using the digital approach that many organizations are using these days. So they're being substantially hit by competitors on two fronts. So that's the current situation. The future preferred situation is that the CEO clearly wanted to make sure that the market share grew and didn't decline, that their margins, their profit margins grew and weren't reducing, and that they were well poised for the future growth of the business given this competition. So we're very clear now that here we have an organization under threat and needing to get onto the front foot for long-term competitive advantage. So then I worked with the CEO and said, well, okay, what are the key issues we need to address that will take you from the current to the future? And talking it through, we came to the conclusion that the processes that they used internally for production and for order fulfillment needed to be much faster and needed to be much more refined. There needed to be a restructuring of internal organization departments. There needed also to be a new IT system put around that restructuring. Staff needs to be retrained in all that was required to work in that new way of operating, and management needs to be trained in new leadership and management skills. And therefore we put together not just a management development program, which was only part of it, but a much bigger piece of change management, which together would deliver the required result.